Briargreen, the leader in hydroseeding technology. From the steep, erosive slopes of coal mine operations to the sweeping expanse of major international golf courses, from large residential developments to the neighborhood backyard, Briargreen covers it all.
We picked Briargreen because they have the background of doing large-scale jobs in a hurry with a guaranteed product that we felt like we could rely on.
And so we made it very clear to the contractor that if we were going to have the hydroseeding done, that it would be with Briargreen, just because of the competence and the confidence we did have in their background.
When you have Briargreen on the property, you know that they're there to do the job, to do an effective job, getting the hydromulch out. And you know that they've done this for a long time and this is their business they're into and they want to stay that way.
Hydroseeding on a residential scale is the only way to go.
Rapid Lawn, a select blend of pre-germinated seed together with Briargreen's custom-blended full-spectrum fertilization with tackifier. Rapid Lawn is the answer for residential projects of any scale. Developed over years of experimental testing by Briargreen, this high-tech mixture ensures the healthiest possible stand of grass in about 3 weeks' time and at a fraction of the cost of sod.
Here we are less than 3 months later, and it looks like it's been here forever, and I'm real pleased with it.
Architects and landscape contractors, builders and developers agree that cost-effective Rapid Lawn significantly improves curb appeal.
With your hydroseeding, you got a quicker product, you're showing green quicker, and your curb appeal is there quicker. The owner likes it, people driving by can see the product just like that.
We're able to put in a lot more plantings, a lot more accent rocks, because there's a lot more money left in the budget for a client using Rapid Lawn versus sod.
Briargreen's Rapid Lawn gives the best return on your landscape dollar, whether in a backyard or in a large development. With Rapid Lawn, builders can expect entire housing developments to have a finished appearance.
I believe that Briargreen's Rapid Lawn hydroseeded product is the finest product on the market today.
Briargreen's hydroseeding service puts your course into play sooner, at less overall cost and greater overall profit than mechanical seeding.
Germination in 3 days you can't ask for anything better than that. I was real skeptical hydroseeding the greens. I felt like after watching the guy applying the mulch to the green, I felt like it was going to end up with ridges and scuff marks, that it was actually going to be bumpier than if we'd have seeded mechanically. However, the grass established in about 3 or 4 days, and the greens were as smooth, or if not smoother, than if we'd have mechanically seeded.
Your point of turf establishment is so much quicker with hydroseeding compared to mechanical seeding that you're probably cutting, just take a rough guesstimate, you're probably cutting your time of turf establishment by 70%. We could probably open these holes in a total period of time of maybe 6 months, whereas mechanically seeding it, we wouldn't have those kind of conditions for maybe a year and a half.
Briargreen's one-step seeding of your golf course significantly reduces your overall costs.
When it comes to hydroseeding, you cut down your erosion loss, you cut down your fertilizer expense. We virtually had no reseeding at all on the hydroseeded areas.
When you first look at the initial cost, you might think that you're paying more money up front for a basic problem of just seeding an area, but in reality you're not, because you are getting the material in the spot where you want it at. You know you're getting the contact in the soil that's going to hold it there, and your costs later on coming back in and mechanically seeding become so much greater, but they're hidden costs because they're not things you see up front, because you take for granted your labor, your equipment, materials you have to come back in, and then your added seed costs too, because you don't get that initial germination that you do with the hydroseeding. So the costs are, I'd say if you really equated them out with the time of growth that you're having something come in, you're actually probably paying less for it. You're no doubt about paying less for hydroseeding just because of the results you're going to get in a shorter period of time.
Getting your golf course into play sooner is simply a wise business decision that returns profits to you sooner, and you won't sacrifice a blade of grass. Briargreen has the answer to your most severe erosion problems. AeroBond, the most effective erosion control product on the market today, can reduce your reclamation costs by 75% over nettings and mattings.
At Whitco here, we have used erosion mattings and nettings, but without much success. We definitely go with the Silva-Fiber AeroBond because it is effective in tying those surface soil particles together, establishing you a stabilized surface medium for the plants to grow in that gets you through the first early fall rains we have here in Washington.
AeroBond provides the most holding capacity for the longest time at the least cost and in the worst conditions.
We usually use it in very harsh conditions, so we're looking at something that's got to be effective, and we've tried other tackifiers that don't cut the mustard in that respect. On this site, this is a fine example of our steep slope sites. So in order to get erosion control, we use fiber mulch here, combined with the AeroBond, gives you that crusting effect. And you can see we've already been through 2 inches of rainfall this fall, and no rilling exists today because of that AeroBond binding those soil particles together.
Through years of research, Briargreen alone developed and perfected their own exclusive blend of erosion control ingredients. It's the reputation established by these superior products and the professionalism of Briargreen's crews that has pushed them to the top of the hydroseeding industry. But let's let Briargreen's customers speak for themselves.
We've been really happy with their performance and really wouldn't go with anyone else at this point.
The crew that came out from Briargreen was I thought, super. They did an excellent job. They were real helpful with explaining what they were doing and how things work.
I could communicate with them the kind of things that I work with day to day, and they were very knowledgeable and very understanding of what my needs were as far as even application and how I wanted the definitions of where we wanted different types of grasses planted at. Yeah, they're very, very helpful in that area.
And they came in no problem at our short notice to complete a good-sized project in a short period of time. It helped out knowing that I could just hand them the specs and boom, they're going to get the job done to spec, that I can go do other things and not have to worry about them.
Briargreen's field crew has been very professional, and I've had compliments from my clients on the Briargreen crew and their relationship with my crew.
Now, I'm very happy with the lawn I got, and I'm also very happy with Briargreen as a company.
Briargreen, committed to providing the finest products, the finest service in the industry. Briargreen,